We lit. And he just, I don't want to hear no nagging. Yo, what up, Noah? What's good, brother? What up, Ninja? What up, Jess? What up, DSU? What up, Novi Highlights? What's good, y'all? Hey, today we're diving into Entrepreneurship 101. I want to dive into how you can turn your passion into profits. If you've ever asked yourself, how can I make money with my skills? How can I become an entrepreneur? You're in the right place. How can I make some side hustle money? What up, Rich Dog? You're in the right place, all right? So I need y'all to do me a favor. Share this live with 2 people. No, share this live with 3 people and tell me when you're done. Share this live with 3 people and say done in the chat. Share live with 3 people and comment when done. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Share it with 3 people and comment when you're done. Let me know. We're about to dive into Entrepreneurship 101. Let's get to it. Let me pull up my notes. Hold on. You know the vibes. We're starting at 7:05. We're gonna start at 7:05. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're about to get right. Done. Yes, sir, Rich. Yes, sir, Rich. Oh, I'm tweaking. Before we get started, hey, drop a 1 in the chat if you had a good day. Drop a 1 in the chat if you had a good day. Let me see who had a good day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drop a 1 in the chat if you had a good day. If you had a good day, drop a 1 in the chat, and then we'll get started once I see some 1s in the chat. I'm richer than I've ever been. Yes, sir. Rich had a good chat. Just had a good day. Novi had a good day. We lit. Ninja had a good day. We lit. Bet. All right, let's get into it. 7:05. The Raw Wave song just wrapped up. It's perfect timing. Let's get into it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So look, first, I appreciate y'all for coming in on a Thursday evening. And I want to dive into entrepreneurship, how to become your own boss, how to make money with your skills, how to turn your passion into profits, right? Because ultimately, we're all sent here with great skills, great skill sets. And a lot of the times we think that we can't monetize our skills, we can't monetize our dreams, because ultimately the people that brought us up, a majority of people don't live out their dream. That's the unfortunate thing. A majority of people quit on their dream. They think, oh, I can't make a living off of so-and-so. I can't do this, that, and the third to make money. But we're going to cut all of that out today. And I'm going to show y'all. What up, Sam? I'm going to show y'all how you're going to turn your purpose into profits. All right. So look. The first thing you need to understand when you're in business, when you're trying to make money, when you're trying to become an entrepreneur, and when you're going through your day-to-day, you need to ask yourself, who are you serving? Who are you serving? Okay? Who are you serving? Who are you helping? Whose problem are you solving? These are all things you need to be asking yourself on a day-to-day, because if you want to get paid, you need to solve a problem. And if you want to get paid a lot, you need to solve a problem at a high level, or you need to solve a high-level problem, right? This is what you need to do in order to make money, okay? So look, I need you guys to understand something, because ultimately, we're not going to talk a lot about the little nuances and the real nitty and gritty of entrepreneurship. We're not going to talk about the LLC. We're not going to talk about the EIN. We're not going to talk about building a website. I'm really going to dive in at your mindset right now, at your money mindset, at your entrepreneur mindset that you need so you can start turning your purpose into profits, right? That's the big thing. That's the big thing that we want to do. Turn our purpose into profits. Okay, so the first thing you need to understand is money is just an exchange of value. Money is just an exchange of value. Let's go back into the history books. Let's really think about it. Let's really think about it. Back in the day when we didn't have money, money is made up, but we've always had some type of currency or some type of value. We had different ways to deem what is valuable and what is not. Let's think about hunters and gatherers. Oh, give me 10 strawberries, I'll give you 15 blueberries. Okay, give me a lamb and I'll give you 2 chickens. We've always had something like that as humans. If you show me how to make fire, then I will show you how to make a campsite, right? We've had these through the course of human history. So I need you to understand money, like an actual currency, the money that's on your debit cards, right? All of that is made up. All of that is made up. But what is real is the amount of value that you're providing. The amount of value that you're providing, right? Because ultimately, think about it. Minimum wage jobs, they don't take high level skills. And I'm not knocking anybody because that gets the bills paid, right? That gets people's bills paid. That gets people the livelihood that they want, right? But ultimately, if you truly want to start making more money, you need to solve higher level problems. You need to get higher level skill sets, right? That not an everyday person can do at a high level, producing at a high level, right? Because ultimately, really think about it. Like, do you think you could go into the court of law and go defend somebody if they're going through a lawsuit? No, you have to go through law school. You have to have a specific skill set to really start making lawyer type money, right? And let me tell you, you don't have to look, especially in the digital age, it's not necessary to go through all of these years of schooling to really make money in this world. Right now in the digital age, one of the highest paying income sources is selling your intellectual property. What do you know? What do you know better than somebody else? What do you know that somebody else wants to know, right? Maybe you work out, but you're not Arnold Schwarzenegger, but you know a little bit more about working out than I do. So therefore, you can sell me the information that you know so I can get to where you are. Because ultimately, what you need to keep in mind if you're starting in entrepreneurship, you just need to be one step ahead of somebody else. You don't need to be a pro. You don't need to be the best in the game. You just need to be one step ahead of somebody else. Who in your position, or who is in a position that you used to be in, and now you have the skill set or you have the framework to solve that problem. Let's go back to the nutrition. Let's go back to the fitness example. Somebody wants to get fit. You've been in fitness and nutrition for a year now. Now, ultimately, you're not the most fit person in the world. Maybe you are, but you're more fit than Todd. And Todd wants to get fit. He wants to get fit because he has a wedding. He has a wedding coming up. He has some type of problem. He doesn't feel secure in his body, but you have the framework and you have the ability to teach him how to become more confident. Therefore, you're solving a problem, right? Okay, look. Along with money is just an exchange of value, you need to understand this. Money is just a value coin. It is just a value coin. How much money you're making, obviously it doesn't define the substance of character that you have, but it does, it's almost a direct representation of how much value you're bringing into the world, right? And that may tick a lot of people off, which is fine, but that's the cold hard truth about it. That is the cold hard truth about it. Ultimately, your bank account is a direct representation of how much value you're bringing into the marketplace, how much value you can exchange for. And that's going to piss a lot of people off, which is fine. People are dropping out of the chat. It's fine. Because the people that need to get this, right? So let's move on. Following that, Ask yourself, are you bringing high value to the marketplace? Are you bringing high value to the marketplace? Because ultimately, a lot of us, we want to start e-commerce brands. We want to start t-shirt companies. We want to start doing this, that, and the third, which is cool. And you have the full ability to do it. But you need to understand, what is your brand doing for people? Right? Because ultimately, we just want to make a t-shirt, say it's a cool design, and then sell it, which is cool, but you need to understand the deeper meaning to it. If your cool design is meant to inspire people, then understand what about it inspires people. Then that's when you can really start charging what you're worth. Everybody has to wear clothes. Everybody has to wear clothes. And ultimately, our clothes are a direct representation, typically, of how we want to express ourselves. So if you want a certain group to express themselves wearing your stuff, then you need to understand that. You don't need to just be selling a t-shirt just to sell a t-shirt, just to make money. You need to sell a t-shirt to build a brand. You need to build a community, because ultimately your clothing brand or whatever, I'm just using the clothing brand as an example. It's doing so much more than you know. They're buying into a culture. They're buying into a community, right? You could have sold your t-shirt to somebody across the world, and their t-shirt that they just bought from you could be the most prized possession that they have, because it gives them a sense of validation. I need you to understand, your creativity has that type of power. But a lot of entrepreneurs just look at their t-shirt as a t-shirt. They just look at the little things that they're selling just as what they are in the physical. No, understand, there is deeper meaning to what you're selling. There's deeper meaning to what you have going on. And it's on you to understand that. It's not on me as the consumer to understand the value that you're trying to provide. It's not on me to understand what I'm wearing when I'm buying a shirt. It's on you to make me understand that, right? You need to be so transparently you in the marketplace that it's undeniable that I want to buy from you, because I'm buying off your vibe. I'm buying because I'm attracted to your vibration. I'm attracted to the skill set, to whatever you're bringing, because I felt like it was meant for me. Ultimately, this is a big piece of entrepreneurship. If you're marketing to everybody, you're marketing to nobody. Yes, everybody can be an active buyer, but you want you want to target a community. You want to target specific people to sell to. You need a specific dream client to sell to. And a lot of the times, that dream client is the old us. Let me give y'all an example. The reason I started the Millionaire Mac Club was because I wanted to become an entrepreneur. I wanted to learn how to build wealth. I wanted to learn how to make money off of my purpose, off of my passion. So what did I do? I started watching YouTube videos. I started reading. I started meditating. I started doing all of these things, finding all of the blueprints that I could, and I resurfaced them for somebody that was in the position that James was in last year. Last year, I was living off of fast food checks. Last year, I was living off of some people, like my family members, cash apping me. I was making money. I was living off of work study. But ultimately now, I'm getting paid off of my purpose. I'm getting paid off of my passion. I'm getting paid to give somebody else advice. I'm getting paid to give somebody the advice that I needed a year ago. I'm getting paid for giving the advice that I still need today. Why? Because I realized that there's somebody out there just like me, having the same problems that I had, having the same problems that I had, that I still have, but I'm one step ahead of them. Therefore, they're willing to swap their money for my product or service. Simple. It's simple. Entrepreneurship isn't this complex thing. It's very simple. Find a problem you can solve. Find the way you can solve it. Find who you want to solve it for. And market. And just tell people. And tell people. Tell people that you have what they need. Okay? Look, we already dove into what problem have you solved. Look, all right, actually, we haven't dove into it deep. Look, let's go a step further. What problem have you solved for yourself that you can solve for someone else? I just talked about it a little bit. Ultimately, let's go back to my example. When I first started the Millionaire Mac Club, it was meant to be a business incubator. I ultimately wanted to help people grow their business from the ground up. But I had the realization I hadn't grown a successful business. So I was like, okay, that doesn't mean that I just ultimately can't do anything. What does that mean? I need to find a different problem that I can solve right now for other people. Right? And for me, the problem that I was solving for other people over this past year is I was helping people self-improve, because ultimately 2 years ago, last year, James was in functional depression. Meaning I was out and about. I was doing all of these things, but I wasn't doing it with passion. I wasn't doing it with purpose. I wasn't doing it happy. I wasn't living life full. I wasn't living life happily. So I found a way to improve myself, improve my mental, improve my circumstances, and then I showed other people what helped me. Simple. Simple. I had the problem. I solved my problem. And I'm still currently solving my problem. And then I'm playing telephone. It's that simple. What do you know how to do right now that other people need to know how to do? Do you know how to cook? Cook super well? Do you know how to clean super well? Do you know how to screen print some t-shirts? Do you know how to paint something? Do you know how to work out? There's so many different problems that people want more information on. And it's on you to get it to them. Yes, there's a bunch of people already doing what you want to do. Yes, there's a bunch of clothing brands already out. Yes, there's a bunch of self-improvement advocates already out. Yes, there's a bunch of motivational speakers already out. Yes, there's a bunch of people teaching about stocks. There's a bunch of people teaching about credit. But ultimately, one person isn't the perfect fit for every single person that needs that problem solved. A specific group needs what you have. Let's say I'm selling what you have and I'm selling the same thing that you're selling. But Sally we have the same exact product, but Sally just likes your vibe just a little bit more, so she goes with you. That's what you need to understand about the marketplace. Does Safeway sell anything different than Walmart? Okay, let me not use that as a example. Does Nike sell anything different than Adidas? Does Nike sell anything different than Under Armour? Does Nike sell anything different than Champion? Does Nike sell anything different than Louis Vuitton? No. Ultimately, what is the difference? The attraction to it, the community that you're buying into. How do I feel when I'm wearing their stuff? How do I feel when I'm going through your business? Right? That's all it is. That's all it is. Yes, I know there's so many other people doing what you want to be doing. Yes, I know you feel like the market is oversaturated. Yes, I know you know that there's a big competitor already doing what you want to do. Why would people buy from you? Why would they buy from me if the big companies are already doing it? It's because they vibrate to you more. You have a specific group of people you're supposed to serve. You have a specific group of people you are supposed to serve. And you're doing them a disservice if you're holding on to that gift because you're scared that the big dog has all of your target audience. Right? That's what holds a lot of us back. That's what held me back ultimately in a piece of my entrepreneurial journey. I was like, why would I do motivational speaking? We already have Steve Harvey. We already have E.T. We already have Les Brown. We already have all of these great entrepreneurs talking about how to make money online. Why? What up? Why would they come to me? It's because certain people resonate with your message. Certain people love the way you deliver the message. You ever heard the saying, sometimes you need to hear the same thing from a different voice? You're that different voice that people need to hear. You are that voice that different people need to hear. Right? Okay, let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. What is your money mindset? Where is your money mindset? Where is your money mindset? Ultimately, what up, babes? Ultimately, that is one of the things that's stopping you. You have the sauce. I appreciate it. Ultimately, that's one of the things that is stopping you from stepping into your greatness. Your money mindset. Let's go back to what we talked about at the beginning of the live. All money is a value coin to exchange. It's a currency to show how much I think this is valued. Okay? That's all money is. Stop hyping it up to be this big thing, to be this impossible thing to get. All money is a value coin. Can you prove to me that what you have is valuable to me? And how do you do that? By solving my problem. Why does McDonald's make so much money? Because they get you your food fast. Is it the highest quality of food? Hell no. But they'll get you your food fast and they're convenient. Maybe that's your way into the marketplace. Maybe you need to be the most convenient. Maybe you need to be the quickest. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you need to be the most luxurious. Are Louis V shoes any different than these? Do they get me to point A to point B? Yes. But what's the difference? The perceived value. Where's your money mindset? Where is your money mindset? What is your relationship with money? Do you think money has to be hard to get? Do you think money has to be earned through an hourly job? Do you think you have to exchange your time for money? What is your money mindset on? Do you think you're worthy to make a lot of money? Do you trust yourself to make a lot of money? These are questions you need to be asking yourself. These are questions I've been deep diving into all year because I don't want y'all to think that I'm at some pinnacle, that I think I'm at some pedestal. No. Ultimately, I'm nowhere near where I want to be money-wise, with my money mindset, with the money that I have. But I'm a step further than I was. I'm not depending on fast food checks anymore. I'm not texting my sisters, hey, can you cash at me, please? I'm not texting my mom, hey, can I borrow some money, please? I'm plotting on how can I pay those people back and more? How can I make money come to me easier? How can I attract more money? How can I provide more value to the marketplace, to the world? How many more people can I help? That's one of the laws of the universe, the law of cause and effect. Understanding that if I help somebody, it's going to come back to me. You don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. The amount of money that you make isn't deemed by how much time you're putting in. It's deemed by how much value are you producing. Right? Okay. So look, I need you to realize three more things under money mindset. I need you to realize three more things under money mindset. And I'm going to try to not ramble on too much about these because ultimately I want to kind of keep it short. Look, what are your habits with money? Where are you putting your money? Do you have all the Netflix subscriptions? Do you have all the music subscriptions? Do you buy designer that you can't afford? Are you going out every weekend? Are you eating out every meal? Where is your money going? Because ultimately, the reason that you don't believe you can make a lot of money is because you haven't invested in you yet. You're your greatest cash machine. You are your greatest cash machine. And we're so quick to invest in clothes to look better, glasses to look better, haircuts to look better, all of this stuff to look better. Oh, I'm going to feel better. But you haven't invested in your knowledge. You haven't invested in the thing that nobody can take away from you. But we'll be quick to go buy some Louis V. We'll be quick to go eat at McDonald's. We'll be quick to do all of these things, but you haven't taken the gamble on yourself and your business yet, which is fine. I was in the same position. I thought I could figure it all out by myself. I thought I could figure it out all by myself. I was like, why would I hire somebody when I can go watch it on YouTube? Because your time is valuable. That's why you need to hire somebody. Because they've already, find somebody that's done what you want to do at the level that you want to do it and ask them, how the F did you get to where you got? And if they say, I'll pay you I'll pay you for the information that I've collected, then do it. Then do it. Yes, you can find the information on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. But they're going to collapse so much time for you. They're going to give you the answers to all of the questions that you have, because ultimately they were in your shoes. That's what I had to do with my coach. I hired a business coach. I've actually hired two now. And I just got into a very high ticket coaching program. Why? Because I'm willing to bet on myself. Are you willing to bet on yourself? Are you willing to bet on yourself? I need you to realize every day you go in to clock in, you're betting on somebody else's company. You're betting on somebody else's dream, which is cool. But is that the divine purpose that you were sent here with? Ask yourself that. If it is, that's fine. If it is, that's 100% cool, because ultimately that's what I want for you. I want you to be in purpose while making profits. So if that's working for somebody else, that's 100% fine. Where it becomes unokay, where it becomes not okay, because I know unokay isn't a word, but I always say it. Where it becomes not okay is when you're not doing what you actually want to do, because you're worried about, how the F am I going to make money? How is the money going to come in? That's not on you to figure out. What is on you to figure out? Actually, it's not on you to figure out right now at the beginning. It's on you to figure out, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? What don't I know about what I want to do? And who knows that? Who knows everything that I need to know? How can I collapse time? Why would you go through the same struggle that somebody else went through? To prove that you can? Nah. Prove that you can with the paycheck. Prove that you can apply. You can listen. Right? Okay. I need you to realize, time is our greatest commodity. So how are you spending your time? Are you spending your time on mind-numbing apps? Are you spending your time binging a bunch of shows? Are you spending where, who, what is getting your time? Because you're not going to get your time back. You're not going to get your time back. You can get your Netflix subscription back. Cancel it for a month. Cancel it for 2 months and see what you can do when you're focused. You can't get your time back. You can get your Netflix subscription back. You can get your Hulu subscription back. You can get your friends back, but you can't get your time back. You can't. You can't. I'm sorry. That's just the harsh reality of life, right? So let's keep going. Let's keep going because that's a whole nother topic. I need you to realize this. I need you to realize this. And I'm going to stop right here because I can keep going. And ultimately, I'm having a workshop on February 27th where we can go even deeper. We can go even deeper. And I'll get you guys some more information on that very soon. But look. This is the last thing that I'll touch on today. You need to realize it's me versus me versus me. In other words, it's you versus you versus you. It's the past you versus the current you versus the future you. Where you are now has been caused by the old you's habits and dominant thoughts. Where you're going tomorrow and in the future is controlled by your current habit and thoughts. You are who you are, but that's not who you have to be. You may have been scared to make money. You may have been scared to really get off in entrepreneurship. You may have been scared to be disciplined. You may have been undisciplined. You may have been unmotivated, but that is not who you have to be. Yes, I know you've been that way for so long. I know that you've been unconfident for so long. I know. I was there. I was literally there a year ago. I still have glimpses of it. But if you're not making conscious change, working intentionally to change, the third you is going to be disappointed. The future you is going to be disappointed. The same way that you might be disappointed right now. You might be upset with your circumstances. You might be frustrated like, why am I here? Like, I should be doing something way better. You're right. You're 100% right. But the past you wasn't going hard enough at the right things. The past you wasn't thinking correctly. The past you didn't fully believe in the vision. So what is current you going to do? What is current you going to do? What moves are you going to set up for future you? You're the one that has to deal with that baggage. You're the one that has to deal with that reality. Yes, your parents may have an opinion. Your boyfriend may have an opinion. Your friends may have an opinion. Your girlfriend may have an opinion. Your best friend may have an opinion. They don't have to deal with it on the day-to-day, the second-to-second, the minute-to-minute like you do. So what are you going to do? Are you going to stay the same, get the same results, stay frustrated? Or are you going to work to make change? And I'm not saying you have to turn it all around in one day. I'm just saying you need to at least have the vision and have some type of plan and making some type of action to progress. But there's a faster way to do that. There's a faster way to collapse your time. There's a faster way to get to the promised land. There's a faster way to make that dream become reality. That's finding somebody that did it. That is finding somebody that did it. And that's exactly what I did last year. And I say last year in terms of December. That's what I did. I wanted to make more money. I wanted to make a few $1,000s a month. So I paid a few $1,000s to somebody. And then I actually 5X my return. I had a 5X return. I paid somebody $1,200. A week later I made 5 stacks. Find somebody that's done what you want to do and ask them for their help. Ask them for their help. But that's what I'm going to wrap up with. Let's get it. You're on your way. You're on your way. And you want to know how I know? It's because you just spent this time getting new information. You just spent this time, working to better yourself. So you're in the right place. You're headed in the right direction. And ultimately, you're going to make it to where you want to go. You just have to put in the work. And remember, it's you versus you versus you. The old you has set the current you up for where you are now. And the current you is setting future you up. So what do you want your reality to be? It's on you. It's on you. So thank y'all for your time. I greatly appreciate it. If you need help, if you want some information, if you want some guidance, DM me, message me. I'm here to help you. The problem that I'm solving, I'm here to help people turn their purpose and passion into profits. I am here to help you turn your purpose and passion into profits. Use me as a resource. I struggled through last year. I struggled through to make my business make a few $1,000s. But you don't have to struggle as hard, right? You don't have to struggle as hard. So message me. And like my grandma said, man, keep going, keep growing. I love y'all. Peace. Wait. Before I go, drop a 1 in the chat if this helped. Drop a 1 in the chat if this was insightful. What up, Nick? What up, Schlop? Y'all came a little late, but... Alright, wait, I didn't even ask if y'all have questions. Do y'all have any questions? Is there any questions y'all want me to answer? What up, Dan? Y'all got any questions about entrepreneurship that you want me to answer? Yes, sir. I see the ones. Y'all got any questions y'all want me to answer about entrepreneurship? I can let y'all in on what's helped me. Yeah, I can answer some specific questions. If not, we can wrap up. But this was great, for real. This was great. Let me know if y'all got any questions. If there's no questions, drop a 2 in the chat. If you don't got any questions. And then if we don't got no questions, we can rock out. I appreciate your time. For real. Yeah. Yeah. Let me know. Drop the 2s in the chat. I'm assuming y'all are typing questions if it's taking this long. Do you know who y'all are? Okay, bet. Alright, I'm out of here. Love y'all. Peace.